cold weather we've seen over the past couple of days brought some snow for some, bitter cold, and also some expensive heating repair bills. Heating and air companies say they've been extremely busy since yesterday. Ken Amaro is on your side tonight. And Ken, one of the most common problems they're facing, units covered in ice.
That's correct, Anthony. AC repair companies are seeing these frozen units, and we're talking about units covered in big chunks of ice that cripple the system. Now, while here in Northeast Florida, we're used to a bit of cold during the winter, it appears the past couple of days have been simply too much for our heating systems.
It's been cold enough to snow, cold enough to turn water into ice.
This is extremely unusual.
Cold enough to turn air conditioning units into a block of ice. These are some of the images posted on social media.
We've seen a lot of units frozen over, iced over.
It is so widespread, the units are failing, and heating companies are trying to keep up with the calls for help.
Since 5 o'clock last night, we've probably had over 900 phone calls.
Tim Wood with Snyder Heating and Air says his technicians have been extremely busy.
We've got all of our technicians, all of any employees we have available. They are all working around the clock. We do offer 24-hour service.
But frozen systems is just one of the many problems they're seeing, all weather related.
A lot of units not defrosting all the way. A lot of compressors actually going out. Breakers tripping.
I met him at one of his many calls. In this case, it wasn't a frozen system, it was a broken fan.
The fan motor bearings are probably going out, and then eventually it will seize up and cause more damage to the system.
Wood says you should pay attention to your system.
As long as it's keeping the house at a comfortable temperature, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
And do your part to make sure the air filter is clean and the system regularly maintained. It may make the difference during the next cold snap.
That's just not like our normal weather that we see, in this weather pattern.
Have you been able to keep up?
We're doing our best.
Now, when your system fails you in the bitter cold, finding the right repair company just might be a challenge, but whether it is during a crisis or before, your standard should be the same in making the selection. Always check references, check with the Better Business Bureau, for example. That's a good place to start. Check online reviews and check with your neighbors, and be sure that you get your estimates in writing. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Ken.